5 recruit courses all started on the same day, so there was 150 of us. There's 5 courses, 30 to a course. And I think there was already 2 other courses. Last 2 courses of 83 were still in the college when we started, so the place was pretty full. A lot of the people that were actually on that recruit course on the intake actually stayed at the old Havelock House as opposed to staying at the college, which was where I stayed. And that was interesting in itself because unlike the college there was no curfews, there was no one there to keep an eye on us, and we had a pretty good time. Went to Woden, Squad 4 at Woden. Bloke by the name of Wayne Daff was my sergeant. He was a bit of a character. And I got partnered up with a senior constable by the name of Brian Bock, who again was a very interesting character. So a really steep learning curve. It was a fairly busy station. And back in those days, Woden had its own watch house, similar to what's at City. Woden had all of Narrabundah, Kingston, Oaks Estate, all that was part of the patrol zone there, so it was fairly busy. They were after people to go to ops, to communications, and he went through the list and said, yeah, send Noble. So I got over there, and then he came into work on the Monday and Sandra's still there, and he said, I thought you'd been sent to ops. Our HR area at the time weren't prepared to admit the mistakes, and in those days ops was in the middle of the first floor at City Station. I went to traffic in August '86. I did, I think, 9 years at traffic. I don't know whether I've still got the record, but at one stage I did have the record for attending and investigating the most number of fatals in the ACT. They brought in the different bands of sergeants, so they had, like we got band 2 to 5, band 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way through now. Back in '99 they brought in the grades, so it was the constables were sort of grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, and the sergeants were band 11, or grade 11, grade 12, grade 13 and grade 14. And when they went through and had a look at where we sat on the salary spine, just about everyone was 12.3, so it was the top of the grade 12s. They job sized all the positions, and they said, well, some of the positions, like the positions for sergeants on the road, they're grade 13s. The tacticians and OIC's positions, they're grade 14s. Some of the crime prevention positions were grade 11. Positions in operations were grade 12. So they were trying to decide how they were going to put people into these various spots. What they ended up doing was they advertised every position in the ACT, every sergeant's position, and basically we all had to apply for our positions again, but it was also open up to constables and senior constables coming through that they could apply for positions. So that was very interesting because there was blokes that had been sergeants in the AFP, in ACT policing for 20 years, getting knocked off for their positions and didn't pick up a sergeant's position.